I want you to imagine something. Think back to a time when you felt you weren't ready for something. Maybe a job, a relationship, or a big decision. You hesitated, maybe held yourself back, and told yourself, I'm not good enough yet. I'll wait until I'm more prepared. Sound familiar? The reality is, waiting for perfection often means we end up waiting forever. This pursuit of a perfect starting point is a confident thief, and it leads us to miss the incredible growth we'd gain if we just started now. So today, let's talk about this phrase we've all wrestled with: good enough. So often we don't believe we're good enough, even when in reality, we already are. We hold back thinking we need to be better, more prepared, or more polished to be worthy. But in many cases, we're ready to take that next step if we just give ourselves permission to embrace where we are at right now. But sometimes that's exactly what holds us back from even starting. Today, we'll dive into how embracing good enough can actually lead to a life where we accomplish what we truly desire and feel more confident along the way. What if good enough is actually the perfect place to begin? Think of all the skills or knowledge you've acquired in life, whether it's learning to drive, picking up a hobby, or cooking your favorite meal. None of us were perfect at first, but every attempt, every small step was building a foundation. By starting, we made progress. And honestly, every time you take that first imperfect step, you're proving to yourself that you are capable of improvement. Now, for a very long time, I struggled with my English after moving to the States for school. Not because I wasn't good enough to communicate, but because, as a perfectionist, I felt embarrassed that I couldn't speak like a native English speaker. To add to that pain, I remember overhearing a classmate comment on the English of one of our international students, saying they shouldn't have come here if their English is not good enough. And now that just became yet another piece of evidence I used to convince myself that my English wasn't good enough. But in hindsight, this fellow student was likely frustrated about collaborating effectively with that international student, which wasn't necessarily all due to language skill. And if we really need evidence of whether we were good enough or not, we were admitted to a top tier business school, a strong enough proof that the school thought we were good enough. Isn't that right? You see, you don't become good enough before coming here. You come here first, and then you become good enough. Don't ever wait until you're good enough to pursue your dream. Start living your dream until it's good enough for you. Building confidence isn't a matter of waiting until I'm good enough. It's about acting and growing along the way. The truth is, we become good enough by doing, taking small, steady steps toward your dream, even if it feels like you are fumbling at first. Each step teaches you something invaluable, shows you new strength, and builds a deeper belief in yourself. Confidence is built by seeing ourselves take action despite doubts. A huge part of embracing good enough involves self compassion. It's saying to yourself, it's okay to be where I am right now, even when everyone else is telling you otherwise. Now, dealing with your own inner critic is hard enough. So let's dial down the noise coming from other people, okay? Being gentle with ourselves, allows us to make mistakes and learn. Perfection is a myth. Real confidence comes from when you're willing to try, learn, and grow without judgment. When you remind yourself that good enough is a courageous starting point, you're freeing yourself to make meaningful progress. Maybe you've heard the saying, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. That's the essence of good enough. It's about taking one small step toward your dreams every day. Want to write a book? Start with a paragraph. Want to improve your fitness? Start with a short workout. Each step brings you closer to the goal and helps you build confidence because you are actively doing the work. You're proving to yourself that you are moving forward. Now, here's the twist. Don't wait to be good enough before you start living your dream. Instead, living your dream until it's good enough for you. Every person who's reached something extraordinary started before they felt fully ready. They stepped into uncertainty and learned as they went. They allowed their dream to evolve and grow as they grew with it. So, if you've been holding back from something because you're waiting for the perfect time or waiting to feel good enough, remind yourself that this is an endless cycle. Starting now, with all the imperfections and unknowns, is the perfect place to begin. Think of it like this. If you're constantly telling yourself, I'll never be good enough, your confidence takes a hit before you even begin. But if you flip that script to, I'm good enough to try, everything shifts. Every time you take a step forward, no matter how small, you're showing yourself that you are capable. You're reinforcing the idea that you can do hard things. Good enough is a mindset, a way of treating yourself with the kindness and understanding that allows you to keep going. In fact, treating each attempt, each effort as good enough is an ongoing practice. Some days your confidence will feel rock solid, and other days not so much. But with every new step, you're reinforcing resilience and self belief. So, today, I want to encourage you to think about one area in your life where you've been waiting to feel good enough. What's one small action you can take toward that goal today? Don't wait until it feels perfect, okay? Remember, you'll become good enough as you go. Now, in taking these small actions, you're doing something huge. You're letting yourself learn, grow, and prove to yourself that you are enough just as you are. And speaking of doing something huge, I have finally overcome my own self doubt and the voice of I'm not good enough. And I've officially launched my signature course, Inner Dragon Mastery from Within to Beyond. This comprehensive course is a 6-week, step by step blueprint designed to guide you on an unparalleled journey of personal transformation, offering a unique and powerful path to unlocking your true potential. It's crafted to support you through the empowering process of spiraling upward in life, evolving from personal transformation to building a legacy of love, compassion, and leadership. If you've watched my previous videos, you know I've experienced many life altering changes, from balancing career, family, and a comfortable life to navigating divorce, job loss, during the pandemic and other personal challenges. Through my own healing journey, I uncovered my core values, learned to take control of my life, and redefined my vision of success. It wasn't easy, but it was transformative. I've learned the hard way, and I hope you don't have to. That's why I dedicated so much of this year to creating this course to help you explore the depth of your inner wisdom, overcome obstacles, and create lasting change. If this resonates with you, join me, your compassionate and supportive coach, mentor, and ally, on a journey of self discovery, healing, self love, and ultimate transformation. Remember, don't wait until you're good enough to pursue your dream. Start living your dream today until it's good enough for you. I'll include a link below in the description box where you can find out more about this course. Thank you so much for watching and being part of this journey with me. Embracing the idea of good enough isn't about settling. It's about building a life of meaning and self respect, one step at a time. And as you go forward, remind yourself that every effort, every attempt is worth it. Start now and let good enough be the beginning of something truly amazing. Remember, confidence comes not from perfection, but from embracing every part of the journey, mistakes and all. If this message resonated with you, please like and subscribe, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. What's one small thing you're going to start today? Let's cheer each other on as we grow, step by step, into our dreams. I'll see you next week. Bye.